When people say Black Lives Matter, that doesn't mean blue lives don't matter. It just means all lives matter. But right now, the big concern is the fact that the data shows black folks are more vulnerable to these kinds of incidents. This isn't a matter of us comparing the value of lives. This is recognizing that there is a particular burden that is being placed on a group of our fellow citizens. And we should care about that. We can't dismiss it.
All right, everybody, what's going on? Welcome to Taco Talk Tuesday.
Hey.
How are you guys feeling today?
Good. Tuesday.
Amazing.
Got some free
Tuesday.
food.
Hi, guys.
Good.
All right, everybody go ahead and introduce yourselves.
What's up? I am Daryl Blaylock. What's happening? What's happening?
And I am Nicole Ford, stepping in the right direction and excited to be here.
Awesome.
Hey.
I'm Merlin White. I am from New Orleans, actually, so I'm glad to be here. Thanks for
All
having
right,
me.
thank you guys for being here today.
Hey,
So how start off really good. How's you guys' weekend? What y'all do? Anybody do anything interesting?
What did I do this weekend? I just cooled it. Pretty much, I was just cooled it like I always do. I don't ever do nothing on the weekend. I just sit my butt down.
I partied.
You partied. I see.
Yes.
So your Instagram be lit.
I went out. Where'd I go? I went to support my boy Ronald, DJ Artistic. He was, where was he at? I think he was at, I don't know, someplace in Hollywood I went to. Oh, Tiffany's on Vine.
Okay.
I was at that day party on Sunday. And then Saturday I went to the day party at, I think it was, what's the place in Beverly Hills? The Sofitel.
Sofitel.
Oh, that
How was
was
that?
off the chain.
Really?
I had such a good time there. I partied. People my age. Good music. 90s, 2000s.
No drama.
Okay.
Oh,
No drama, right?
well, there was drama, but it was a good type of drama. The drama I enjoyed.
Merle, how was your weekend?
I had a good weekend. I hung out at the Standard Hotel with some friends in West Hollywood.
Oh, hey.
And stumbled right into West Hollywood to the Abbey and all that stuff, did the whole strip. And I was highly inebriated.
And that was just the whole weekend?
This is you know what? That tended to be every weekend for me.
You were inebriated every weekend?
Every weekend.
You drive or do you Uber?
I Uber a lot.
Okay, good.
But I work so hard during the
Shout out
week,
Uber.
and so on the weekends I feel like I party harder, and I have to, and I owe that to myself.
Oh, okay.
You do owe that to
to
yourself.
let go.
You
I
owe
feel
that
like I
to yourself to let
myself.
go.
And so I do that.
Friday to Saturday night. Sunday, you need to sober it up.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Well, I think
Sunday like around 5 o'clock I start winding down.
Thank God for Uber.
that's good. 'Cause I think I was
Y'all
completely
so
inebriated
funny.
the whole weekend.
Cheers to Uber.
Cheers to Uber.
Oh.
What I do? So Friday was good. It was mostly happy hour type stuff. And then my friend Kalechi hosted a party downtown LA. No bad vibes. It was really dope.
Yeah.
It was a good party. Saturday was my friend Jessica, Brandy, and Lutasha's birthday party. They did a pool party. At
Oh, are they
Custom.
triplets?
No, they're not.
Oh.
They're not even related. They're just friends.
I'm just asking.
They're just really good friends, and all their birthdays are so close that they did a party together.
Okay, I don't know.
But it was
Tell me
really,
details.
yeah, it was really dope.
I saw the pictures.
Yeah.
You and your friends are beautiful.
It was dope. We had a good time. And then
Jesus.
Sunday was brunch and just more hanging out with friends, just
Yeah.
being drunk.
Like you always do.
That's what life is
That
about.
was the weekend.
Life is about having a good time. And
All
having
right.
fun.
And what Taco Talk today about is these shots. That's how we start things off here. So everybody grab your shot glass.
That's why I'm here.
Cheers.
Hey,
Cheers.
hey.
All the way down there.
Okay.
Right down over here.
Okay.
That was good. Yeah, that was
Good.
good. Ooh.
All right, y'all. So let's jump right into a hot topic.
Yeah.
First thing we're gonna start things off on a lighter note, you guys. So yesterday was the VH1 Hip Hop Honors,
I'm so
where they paid tribute to women of hip hop. You had Queen Latifah, Missy Elliott, Salt and Pepper, and Lil Kim. Did you guys get a chance?
Don't
to
forget
check out the
Spinderella.
show? And DJ Spin. You know,
Right.
when you say Salt and
She's
Pepper,
not Salt and Pepper,
People
though.
left her out last
I do
night.
feel like
Yeah.
I do feel like it was, even though she's included in Salt and Pepper.
Yeah.
she is kind of
Like a threesome type of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Like this bitch,
So,
sister or
Salt and
something.
Pepper and DJ Spinderella.
Okay, let's give her credit.
Did you
then.
guys watch the show last night?
I did. You know what was a highlight for me was when Tiana came out last night and
Oh,
paid
yeah.
tribute to Lil Kim. I went in, dude. I lost it. She was amazing last night.
Tiana was
She
really
fully like embodied Lil Kim from like, it reminded me of like 96.
Right. Here's, little clips of the show. You see they had Fantasia. She came
that's
out.
my girl.
And she attributed Missy Elliott. This Tiana doing Lil' Kim, all about the Benjamins. You had Faith Evans there. You had Dej Loaf, Monica, Tweet.
Ooh, Monica.
It was really, really good performances. I do think that Tiana was definitely the standout for her tribute to Lil' Kim and the different performances and everything. Trina was there. A lot of them did songs that they recorded with the artist or songs that were written by the artist and things like that. So it was just really, really dope. It was two interesting things to me were Faith Evans introducing Lil' Kim.
yes.
I agree.
Well, you know what I'm saying? All that beef they had. But I guess Biggie ain't alive, so it's okay. They can be friends now.
So that was interesting. She did point out in one part, she's like, we even got into it too a couple times. And then Rich Homie Quan doing the Biggie, when they were doing, well, it was Lil' Kim's tribute, but they were doing Get Money, and he was doing Biggie's verse. I think after the first two words, he completely forgot every line.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
That was the issue.
It was so embarrassing.
And didn't Lil' Kim forget some of her lyrics as well?
Lil' Kim forgot her lyrics to Queen Bitch. She did,
Well, I'm just saying, I'm mad that he would even pick Rich Homie Quan because I'm from Harrisburg, Mississippi, and I don't understand a word he's saying. So, I would have got somebody who could have better articulated Biggie's lyrics.
Yeah.
I feel like that one might have been Lil' Kim. She likes Rich Homie Quan. I feel like she might have said she wanted him to do the song with her.
Probably.
But
I could totally see that.
Even outside of him watching the show, I feel like it was several people that did not make it to rehearsal because it was a lot of like people dropping words to songs. Trina was off beat. Lil' Kim forgot words. Rich Homie Quan
These
messed
songs
up.
were a long time ago. They had a lot of songs. I mean,
But that's a rehearsal. That's why you had to make sure.
No, but what happened was it was one of them situations where they were like, "Oh, I'm good. I got this.
Right.
I know the words."
Yeah.
And they got on stage and were like, "Oh shit, I really don't know the words."
I really do not know.
Absolutely.
So let me wing it. No.
And that's exactly what happened.
Or they put the microphone out. They think you know.
Right.
You don't know.
Right.
Yeah. Why the hell we supposed to know?
Why Rich Homie was awesome? No. I'm like, what the? No.
You have like somebody like Tiana Taylor that's trying to take every opportunity by the balls that come out. She comes out and she nailed it.
She's
You know what I
thirsty
mean?
right now. She
Exactly. Yeah,
right now.
I get it.
And that
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
I get it.
I ain't mad at her.
I get it.
Right.
Okay, I totally understand. I get it.
I mean, overall, I
Doesn't
definitely
matter.
think it was a good show, really good show. I enjoyed Queen Latifah. She performed. Queen Latifah, she did a great job for me. She knew her words. She knew her music. So Queen got up there and
She's
killed
always
it.
gonna be on
that
there.
tribute video they showed from Betty White to Queen Latifah. And Betty White was like, "Who you calling a bitch?" It was the funniest thing that I've seen in a while. So all in all, VH1, good job.
Yes, very
Congratulations
good
to the
job
ladies.
having Monica
VH1.
and Asia on the same stage.
I was on the fence.
If you don't want me, then don't talk to
And
me.
Queen,
Go
you
ahead
know
and
what?
figure
In the
this
last
out.
part, Queen Latifah bringing out all the female MCs. That was dope. That was really, really dope.
It was.
Well, you know, women, we're awesome.
BET Awards. I'm just saying.
So what do you
Alright.
guys think about, like, I really thought Nicki Minaj was going to make an appearance
No, I
somehow.
didn't. Not at all.
Why would
I really
Why?
did.
You got people that Kim.
I just knew that
Oh,
Nicki
really?
wouldn't be there. Nicki never pays homage to, the female rappers, hip hop.
Now
before
she's
her.
jacked. At the end of the day, like, you need to pay homage.
Okay, but did anybody notice that Little Kim kept saying Queen B? Like, I don't know, I was feeling some type of way about it.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't-
I think
listen.
Puffy felt some type of way too, because when she kept saying it, Puffy was looking at her like, he ain't trying
He
to
was
have no
calling-
problem
he
with
was
the
calling her
Beehive.
Queen Bee.
But she kept saying Beehive, and I'm just like, okay,
But
she
here's
don't,
the thing,
she don't
though.
want that.
Here's the
She
thing.
don't
Lil'
want
Kim,
that. She
Lil'
don't
Kim
want that.
But she's the
is
originator.
the original
Yeah.
Queen Bee, and I think it's
She
completely
is.
different from the Queen Bee that Beyonce is. And
Then
people
she
people
didn't
just want to make a
specify
little
that.
battle.
She didn't specify. I don't know.
Why pick?
Because I was like, Beehive, like, just sit down, boo. Just sit down. Get your baby.
I don't know.
Get
But
Queen.
Kim
What's
was
the baby's
first.
name?
Kim was
Royal.
Rain,
Royal Rain.
Sit down, boo. Just
And
sit
I
down.
don't think that
I didn't even recognize
she's not all
her.
trying to combat with Beyonce. I think
I don't
I don't
She
know.
couldn't.
I don't
She
know who that
couldn't.
white woman was on stage.
Yeah, she
couldn't. Except
Oh,
that.
man, what's about that? She couldn't. She couldn't.
Right.
It's not even about that.
No.
It's not about that.
This
It's
isn't
not
even
about that.
about
I
Beyonce.
was some type of way. I was
Beyonce
some type of
fans
way.
always
It's not
trying
about
to
that.
find a way to go. And so Beyonce didn't do
Look, let me just drink my lemonade, okay?
Look, all right, y'all. So, yeah, good show overall. All right. So now to
the more
move-
important news.
Right.
Yeah.
So y'all, now to move
Ain't about that.
move into a little more serious note. So you guys know that this past week it's been filled with a lot of tragedy and things going on in the news. It started actually last Tuesday when Alton Sterling, he was shot and killed in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That happened actually late Tuesday evening. We were actually doing the show live, and we found out right after that happened. And then following the next day in St. Paul, Minnesota, you have Philando Castle, who was also shot and killed, both by police officers. It's a lot with these stories, and then following that, also there was a Black Lives Matter protest in Dallas, Texas, where 5 police officers were shot and killed.
Yeah.
This is a lot for
Yeah.
a week happening in our country. You guys, what do you guys think about everything that's going on?
I'm still numb. Like even
Same
when
here, yeah.
I was watching the VH1 thing, and I couldn't even. I really didn't watch it fully, y'all. Because to be honest with y'all, I'm still my mind is in a whole other place as far as what's going on in the current events. It's too much to carry, but I would just say I'm still numb. And when we was here watching, we were doing our show, and we found out we started seeing the clips about Alton Sterling. But then for me to find out the next day that about the Philando Castillo, the main thing is this: he went to bed just like we did about finding out about Alton Sterling. And then he woke up knowing about it and went like business as usual, just like you did, just like you did, just like you did, just like I did. And for him to get pulled over on a routine, not even routine, was routine for us because we're black, traffic stop, and for him to lose his life, like that could have been you, it could be me,
absolutely,
it could be anybody we know.
Less than 24 hours
That's
after
ridiculous,
this man was shot and killed in Louisiana. And then with Alton Sterling, the police were saying that they were called by a homeless man who reported that Alton showed a gun to him.
Brandish
a gun to him. The store owner has said he did not see a gun, so he doesn't know where that came from.
That's ridiculous.
Fabrication.
Yeah. But I wonder, like, why police officers are so, like, threatened and intimidated by, like, African American men.
And
it's
not
so
all
annoying.
police officers.
It's annoying. Like, and
But many of them are
but
that are non-black.
why? You know, like they pull this guy over, they ask him to show his license. He goes into his pocket, and he's shot. Like, do you think he had a gun in his pocket to shoot? Why would he shoot an officer with his daughter in the backseat?
That's the thing that got.
Like, why would he fucking do that?
But why do you have to shoot to kill? Like, there are so many other body parts that you can shoot that will like paralyze people and make you go ow and stop you. Why do we have to shoot to kill? Shoot him in the arm, shoot him in the leg, shoot him in the pinky toes, anything.
With Philando, he had Minnesota's an open carry state.
Yeah.
He told the officer
He was
that
compliant.
there was a gun. He was compliant, saying, "I have a gun." They volunteered
told
the
him.
information. There is a gun here. I am licensed to carry it. Actually, so his girlfriend Diamond Reynolds, she sat down this week on she sat down. She recorded the entire thing that happened.
Live on
and
Facebook.
You know, it was very smart because she didn't just record it. She went live on Facebook.
Yeah,
Right.
Facebook
Because
Live.
God knows if something
Do you
happened to
have
her,
that?
they
Yeah.
would have took
Phone.
that. Yeah, so real quick, but she sat down this week on Monday on The View and talked to the ladies there. I'm going to play a quick clip of that, and then we'll come back and talk about
Shout out to Facebook
Smart move,
Live.
yeah.
He was licensed to carry. There was never, the officer didn't know it was on him. He was never asked, or were we concealed? We volunteered the information. He was still in a seatbelt. He was having difficulties getting to his license and registration. And then, that's, how it happened. I mean, she's had a few, she doesn't call them nightmares. She calls them God dreams because she says that no matter how many people says that Phil is dead, she believed that he's still alive, and I believe that he's living through her. Ever since birth, I felt like she was an angel, so she says things to me like, "Mom, Phil says this," or "Mom, Phil says that," or she'll say, "Mom, I'm gonna make Phil some soup because that's gonna make him feel better and come back." So just her being so strong and being able to soothe me and me soothe her, I just tell her that, she wants justice as well as myself.
I want some cheese in it.
That was
Perfect.
really, it was tough to watch that, y'all. The hardest part was as she was talking about her daughter, and how her daughter, tries to comfort her and everything. That was just, it was really heartbreaking. And then also another video that came out was Alton Sterling's son Cameron when his mom did a press conference, and he broke down. That's enough. We'll real quick look at that one, and we'll come back and talk about it.
My son is not the youngest. He is the oldest of his siblings. He is 15 years old. He had to watch this And this was put all over the outlet. And everything that was possible to be shown. And some may know Alton sold CDs and was doing just that, not bothering anyone.
All right, you guys, what do you
My
think?
only thing is this, y'all. Like I was watching, I think we get so desensitized. You know, we all these different movies we have about, you know, violent movies we have, or different anything we just have on video games or whatever. Like I watched that video, both of them, and saw two men lose their lives.
I could not even watch.
Yeah.
I still to this day have not watched the video of either one of them being killed. I could not watch it.
You saw their last breath. Like I was in
haven't
tears
watched it. I
at that
refuse
point.
to watch it. I couldn't
It's
watch
too
it
much.
because I don't know, like I can watch those, you know, movies. I can go to see horror movies, you know, violent movies like that, and it's fine. But I just couldn't watch those videos. And then the
real
next
life.
morning when I woke up and I saw Cameron crying, and all he said was, "I want my daddy. I just want my daddy." I broke down.
You can
I guess no one really understands the effect that the lifelong effect it will have on these kids' lives,
Absolutely.
mentally, emotionally, and it's
And they
unfortunate.
can never forget
you know?
it because
You can never
once it's
forget it.
online, once it's in the world of the cloud,
Yeah.
it's going to be there forever. So these
Yeah.
children are going to be not just traumatized one time in a memory. They're going to be part of
They have to
Google
live
the rest
this
of their
forever.
lives. They can Google it and
Yeah.
watch their
That's
family
true.
member
Watch his
die for the rest of their
father-
lives.
Cameron can watch his father being executed in 2 or 3 separate videos.
Different videos.
Up close,
Yeah.
as close as I am to you. Like,
I want to piggyback on the point that she made earlier. You know, I was watching the video about Alton Sterling. You hear initial, they had one arm, he got one arm, the one police had one arm, the other police officer had the other. But then he yelled out gun, and all I heard was pop, pop, pop. These are 40 cal Glocks in their hand, and just point blank range. And I don't understand why one shot is not enough, but pop, pop,
Absolutely.
pop. But then about a second and a half later, here pop, pop. Like he wasn't already dead, or he wasn't like you didn't already disarm him, you already stunned him, you didn't shot him after you didn't tased him.
Yeah.
So at some point, I'm like, what was the other 2 shots for?
Right.
I mean, what are you aiming? You shooting to kill at this point, or you're point blank? I'm telling you, you can shoot with a regular 9 Beretta. We talking about 40 cal. They're going straight through. You gonna feel it. He's down, man down situation, and you steady shooting after that a second and a half later.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to wonder
It's
why some
unfortunate.
people go into that field. I mean, there's a reason why they take psychological tests, and I'm wondering what's on that
but what are
test,
these
who's giving the
psychological tests
test.
proving? But then also, years once they've been on the force for 7+ years, are they reevaluated, or is it only when they first
You know,
enter
I
the
wonder
force?
that too. I mean, they get by law and order. You'll see that they once they shoot somebody, kill somebody,
Yeah.
they get reevaluated. We see how that looks on there, you know. But I just believe that even to go into that field, I think there has to be something, something about yourself. And we have people who internally do not like others, whether it be because you're black, whether it be because you're, homosexual, whether it be because, you got braids. I mean, it could be any reason they don't like you, and now they're in a position of power.
Yeah.
And that's the scariest part. We have people in position of power. And like the woman said, that cop recently who was on there, the woman cop who's an African American woman, and she's a police officer as well too. Like she was saying, if you have issues and you're a police officer, you do not like black people, you have to have an issue with them, then why would you go into the black community to police them?
Wow.
And if they do it and they don't like black people, we already know why.
It's a point I want to make y'all real quick.
Yeah, I agree.
I was at my bar today, and I was talking to a former sheriff of Cook County Police Department in Chicago, and he told me about the process when he actually went to academy, how he felt like he was being brainwashed. How he was trying to, they were pretty much trying to say that, perpetuate that these gangs have taken over, that these black kids and these Latino kids are doing this, that, and the third. And he said at some point he was like, wait a minute. Like I don't believe like I grew up with common sense. They try to use common sense as a saying that he like he was a thug, but common sense like his dad was a principal and his mom was like a teacher or some sort, like that very educated family or whatever. And he felt like, but the point I want to make is he felt like he was trying to be influenced or even brainwashed. And I think that's what's happening. I mean, even white folks get brainwashed from the jump. We go back to Willie Lynch, how it felt like physically black men we are not gonna say dominant, but we can be intimidated. Like you see a lot of us, we do have bodies like that. I mean, you put us in the presence of white dude, like damn. In any sporting event, you like, all right, I gotta give up that.
But in this situation, when you have Alton Sterling, who they had pinned on the ground, similar to Eric Garner.
He was
what
down.
threat is he? And it's two officers on him. What threat is he posing to you? You have Philando Castle, who told you, officer, there's a gun in here. You want me to get my registration? It's in here with this gun. He has his wife and child in the car. What is threatening about this man?
I don't think it's much about being threatening. I really believe it's a matter of being in power and knowing you can if you want to. And truth be told, and can't get away with it. How many times have we seen in the last couple of years? They've been getting away with it since slavery, okay?
I don't
get it.
All right, and so moving over to what happened in Dallas, Texas, 5 officers that were killed there. So Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick was quick to blame the Black Lives Matter protests for the shootings that killed the 5 police officers and injured others in Dallas on Thursday. He says, and I quote, "I do blame people on social media with their hatred towards police. I saw Reverend Jesse Jackson, I think it was on Fox the other night, calling police racist without any facts. I do blame former Black Lives Matter protests. Last night was peaceful, but others have not been. This has to stop." What do you got to think about this?
I think that is some of the most ignorant statements I ever heard in my life. How can you even quantitate that the assailant who shot those 5 police officers is a member or is influenced by has influence in Black Lives Matter? He wasn't a member, official member. All he said was that he liked them. But Black Lives Matter has nothing to do with this. Those people was protesting in peace. That dude was no member of them. He felt like a lot of black people do. He just happened to act this out, and I no way agree. I felt bad. I felt like we had the nation pinned down on their back after Alton Sterling, after Philando Castile, and I felt like once the boys in blue got killed, it's just like it took every little air that our whole movement had. You know what I'm saying?
You know who he was influenced by? The military. Okay? That's what he was influenced by.
And I mean,
I think he had some psychological issues, and it stemmed from the military. So let's talk about the military. What they doing up in there to our brothers and sisters up in there. Okay? So we all got Black Lives Matter, but we need to look at where he was. The military. So I think we need to start pulling up captains, officers. What's going on here? Because they don't even take care of our vets, to be honest, either. So there is something else going on there.
They never did all that.
They had nothing to do with Black Lives Matter.
When this first happened, you remember they had that one black guy picture just posted up saying he was the shooter. He did an interview and was like, he was actually talking to a police officer, and his phone started going off with calls from family members and friends saying, "Yo, you all over the news saying that you didn't shot at police and everything," and he's like, "I'm standing here talking to the police."
But we all look alike.
Right.
Yeah. What do you guys think about him bringing his gun to a peaceful protest?
Thank you, brother.
What do you think about that?
Thank you.
What do you think about that?
No, I feel like in a non-violent protest, you should not bring arms.
I get him exercising his right. I get that. I get it. But I just don't understand. I think it was stupid.
It's a protest. Being a protest, it's already somewhat a hostile environment for whatever reason you are protesting.
I agree.
So having your gun there, whether it's loaded or not, it's not the
what you got something just in case something goes down.
Right. It's not
like what is that about? You a Black Panther now?
Right.
I was thinking Black Panther in my head. We may need to call them.
Well, they down in Baton Rouge right now. I talk about Ashley. Talk about your daughter. Y'all see that clip?
Wait, say it again?
About the Black Panther down in Baton Rouge. They were standing up to this white guy saying, your family members. You have family members that like black folks. He's like, there's nobody in my family. Anybody in my family like black folk? Not that I know of. Ashley does. I said, who is Ashley? His daughter.
Once you go black, I'm just saying.
But no, for real though, I had a problem with that.
Get her life.
I mean, I get some of us want to take the Malcolm X approach, and some of us want to take the Martin Luther King approach. Yes. But I always feel like there's no movement that progresses without bloodshed. But at some point, I mean, a nonviolent movement loses its fervor when you bring a gun.
Right.
Because at that point, it's
With this-
non-violent.
With the Black Lives Matter movement, all the protests that have been going on, how many fatalities, injuries have you heard of outside of Dallas, before Dallas? And again, this man was not an official Black Lives Matter representative or anything.
Not at all.
How many fatalities or anything have you heard of? And then how many fatalities have you heard of at the hands of police officers?
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Our beef isn't,
A
look here,
million.
look here. We support police officers, the good ones. Like Officer Norman, have y'all heard of it?
I heard
Officer
the
Norman?
name, but alright.
I've actually did my research, and the game and other people has typed.
Oh yeah.
Like those are the type of police officers that need to be saluted and shown love.
And it was an interview. People were reposting this on Instagram a lot, and I can't think of the the DJ's name, but he was interviewing an officer after Alcine and Philando had been killed, and was asking him why. It's not to say all police officers are bad, but why can't the police be accountable for the few bad apples that are in law enforcement? They're all trying to band together and stand up for each other, but they're not going to say, we do have some fucked up police on the squad.
Absolutely.
Yes. I'm an actor. I know some actors that suck. I bartend. I know some bartenders that suck.
Right.
If you know you have police officers on your force that you work, comrades that you work with that do not follow the Constitution, then you need to air them boys out.
Yeah, but they would never do that.
You know,
And
they-
there are
Side.
consequences to that as well
Yeah,
too. Because you have to
absolutely.
also remember the reason they're not outing each other is because at the end of the day you have to go out with these people and your life is in danger every time you go out.
So what, they gonna let somebody die? That's character issue, not integrity.
It
so
is,
It goes
but that's
against the
what's happening.
code. Are we the gang now because it goes against the
Well,
code?
technically they are a gang.
They are a gang, but it's.
They are
They're
a
a gang.
gang.
I
I guess the hardest part for me is knowing that yes, there are black men dying. This has been going on for so long, and even more so these last 5-6 years. How many black people died? You have black officers. Like, how long are y'all? Like, I want to know their inner thoughts, and how long is it before y'all say, you know what, my white counterparts are killing my brothers, my sisters.
When they're the majority. As long as they're the minority in the force, they're going to keep their mouths shut.
You got to put food on the table. So I'm not saying walk off, quit your job.
They also don't want to be killed.
But
They're
damn,
the minority.
stand for something.
Can we talk about Dallas police chief, y'all? Are we even talking about him?
Go ahead.
He's got some Sambo in him, man. Not Uncle Tom, but some Sambo. Y'all need to go read the book. Because he got some Sambo in him. Like, and he's talking, Uncle Tom kept it 100. Like, this is what I am. Sambo, like, hit behind him. Like, the dude talking about pretty much he's showing no remorse for the black lives that matter. I mean, that have died through the hand of police officers. He got. I understand you're the chief. You got to have a certain image. You have to support the police officers that was slain. But at the same time, it's like, dude, like who you are black. Don't forget you are black.
Yeah.
And don't you can't pretty much not give any credit or not even shine any light on the truth and the fact that acknowledgement. I'm not saying agree with acknowledge the fact that black people are losing their lives. The Negro then said, don't be part of the problem, be part of the solution. We're hiring.
What?
Dude, what makes you think I want to come work for y'all? Y'all killing us. Come on, man.
The only thing that sucks is it's all about money, and it's a business at the end of the day.
But you know
and I
what?
feel
Always
like the
about money.
police
It's
officer
always
probably
been
supporting him during his election, and that's what it is.
But you know what
That's
I'm
what he's
thinking,
sticking to.
honestly,
And it's
is
unfortunate, but that's what it is.
This is not new, right? Us being killed is not new. What's new is there's social media, there's cameras, because let me tell you,
And did you know-
black
Yeah,
men are
that's
being
true.
killed now. They've been being killed since the 1800s. Since they brought us
Since
here
forever.
as slaves.
We can just see it
have
now.
been, hell, last week people was hanging from the trees and stuff. This is not new. I don't know why anybody's
And
surprised.
did you know
Because I'm
that?
not.
But did you know 71% of police fatalities are committed by white men?
We don't kill police.
71% are white men killing the police. Yet
That's
they're
ridiculous.
shooting us when we say, officer, my registration is in here with a gun. I just want to let you know before I open this up and you surprised.
He had a
They're like,
daughter.
This man
it's
is
ridiculous.
selling CDs, which I don't think nobody even buying CDs, so it's not like he was
Right,
hurting.
right,
It
he
wasn't
wasn't-
like he was hurting anybody.
Maybe he had some money on the head on the jump drive or
You
something.
know,
You know what I
right?
mean? Come on,
It's
man.
ridiculous. I was in Hollywood a couple of weeks ago, and I got pulled over by a cop, and I had my music blasting. Right, I was blasting Anita Baker.
You been a
right?
Negro.
Anita Baker.
Anita Baker, right? Just like go ahead, get in my zone, right? As I hit it to
In
the
your
club,
zone,
but like
okay.
the cop, they got out the
Anita
car.
Baker to the zone-
Yeah,
to
they
the
got out the
club.
car.
Okay.
and like I was in my car, right, my hands on the steering wheel, and they were like, turn the music down. I was fucking terrified. I would not turn the music down. I didn't want to make any
I don't want to
moves.
move. No, but I was actually
like, and it's
reaching here and
unfortunate.
turning
Yeah,
it
I
down.
was like, I was fucking terrified.
You should have been.
And I was like, I'm turning my music down. I talked my way through the entire process, and it sucks.
That's scary,
but
right?
I did, and it's unfortunate. I should have to do that.
Well, that's
but I
cool.
did.
But how did they treat you? Like, what was that? What did that look like? How did they treat you? Were they nice? Were they?
The female, she was kind of off a little bit. Female officer, she was kind of off, but the guy happened to be a black officer. And he
Thank
was
you.
like cool about it, and I had like this little pin on that says it's like cure cancer or something like that. So they saw that,
Oh, so they're
I
cool
was-
with you.
So you-
Yeah.
But see, I'll tell
You
you
not
what.
lying to be the house
Right,
Negro,
right.
but you a good
You a
Negro.
good Negro.
I tell you what, but when I get pulled over not La Brea, but from Centinela on down, what I get is, you got any priors? Are you on paper?
Really?
Are you on probation? 'Cause I don't come out
Really?
of
They
there
say that
the
to
good
you?
Negro.
Oh, wow.
This is every time I get
Well, you
pulled
have that
over.
look. You don't look like the good Negro. You
But
don't
what
look
is
like
good?
him.
What is
That's
that
crazy
good
that he does that.
though?
Like,
I
Really, you can't tell the difference between them two. I mean, what they would look like. He got the. Come on now, let's just keep it real. I mean,
but that's
there's
a problem.
a difference.
But and you know that itself
That's
is
a
the
problem.
problem. That's
Yeah.
the
It's
problem.
a problem, but it's real.
It's real. Oh, it's very real. But that's a problem. All right, y'all. So, also in Minnesota, police officers they walk off the job at the Minnesota Lynx game.
You know what,
after
man? Oh,
yeah, I saw- yeah, I
the
read about
team
that.
they wear Black Lives Matter T-shirts.
Good for them.
So these are the female basketball players for the Minnesota Lynx.
Kudos, girls.
4 off-duty police officers who were providing security at Saturday night's game. They walked off the job after the team warmed up in T-shirts. They had the name Philando Castile and Alton Sterling on them, and it also says Black Lives Matter at the bottom. So the officers they left, and it's been said that more officers will leave if they continue to wear these shirts.
They need to do their damn job.
Yeah, I fully
They need to do
support
their
them.
damn job. First of all,
Yeah.
if they leave, they must not be getting paid.
The shirt didn't say shoot the police.
No.
It had the name of 2
Stop being
dead
so damn
African
sensitive.
American men
Man up.
and the name of an organization.
I don't get it. I feel like if
So you
they
must
said-
feel some kind of way.
they do.
Y'all feel like there's like a certain underlying tension that's rising. Like, y'all, I don't think, like I said, I'm from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, y'all. I know when there's a black and white divide. I know when I see rednecks, y'all, but there's a certain temperament that's going on even in this nation. And I live in LA, in Los Angeles, California, one of the most progressive places on this earth.
Yes.
But I feel like there's a certain, anytime you got people in other places that didn't grow up traditionally racist or even in bigotry type of environments are now just coming out flat out saying stuff like that. This is Minnesota.
Those are like
They always felt that way. They're just saying that mess now.
Yeah.
They always felt that way.
Yeah.
But now they just had the freedom to say, this is a Black Lives Matter t-shirt with RIP or showing support to 2 black dudes got slain. How does that quantitate to we hate
Everybody else.
police?
We hate
Yeah,
police.
police and everybody else.
It's a clearly what that
Yeah.
says to me. It's a black and white thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a race thing at this
It is
point.
it's been a race thing since we were kids.
But now this is the thing now. They used to hide behind your pants was baggy, you wearing a hoodie. Now it's a black thing, it's a white
Yeah.
thing, and now they saying it like it's not a
Look,
problem.
they tired of being quiet, okay? That's
Yeah.
the reality of it is. They tired, they mad, we had Obama up in there. They angry.
and now
they
Obama's
tired of
getting
being
out.
quiet.
Yeah, I agree.
They're like,
It's been bubbling for so
And we get
long.
like, and we get it.
Wait till
All
you
lives,
get first.
all lives do matter. We get it. All lives do matter. But right
Obama's
now,
speechwriter this last term has been working overtime.
Oh, God,
and earned his
yes,
he has
yes.
earned every bonus and
Kudos
check
to
that
the
man
writer.
gets.
I don't think Obama has any hair right now. I think that's a
you
weird.
see how great it is?
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
it's-
stress.
Look, I'm waiting for that Jeremiah. Remember that speech? Which one when Jeremiah Wright?
Jeremiah Wright.
Right.
Him. I'm waiting for that speech. Because at some point we need an ID to dream or something to bring these
Yeah.
calm these white folks down. Because Trump got these boys. Wow.
Yeah,
They
he's
are,
going
they are,
around.
they are,
But
they are,
all
they are.
Trump is
But they're showing
doing
the
is
essence.
just agitating what they
He
already
is.
feel.
Yeah,
They already feel
absolutely.
that way.
And he
it's
knows
to the
that. He knows
forefront.
that. He
He
knows
knows
that.
he's doing.
He
He don't
knows
even
exactly
like
what
those
he's
white
doing.
hicks. He don't even like them or respect them.
Especially
but he
Louisiana
knows,
right now.
He knows what to do.
Especially
Oh, yeah,
He
because
respects them.
when
He
it
don't
comes
like
down to
poor
it,
people.
I would say when it comes down to it, Trump is not going to stand with those rednecks that ain't got
Come on,
no
they ain't got no money.
We don't like them.
How you racist? You ain't got no money, no power, no nothing.
Exactly.
You a Negro at the end of the day
He's
with the
taking out
push
the dumb
come to
dynasty
shove.
people. That's what he's doing.
Y'all, how much y'all feel like if Trump wasn't running, if just say if it was like a Kasich, the
Kasich, yeah.
governor from Ohio, if he was running, you think it would be that kind of temperament right now?
Oh, highly doubt it.
He ain't doing all that. Even though he an
so.
undercover racist too. But the thing about it is he's not. Look,
But I feel like Trump. No. But I feel like Donald Trump.
Let's be
Nicole, I feel like Donald
Everybody
Trump is trying to purposefully pull those races out.
Yes.
He is purposely, whether he wins, what he's trying to do
Absolutely.
is whether he wins or loses. And I think that Donald Trump knows that
You know
he's going to lose. No, I think he knows he's going to lose, but he wants to pull all that hatred
He knows
out
the value of
so
doing
that
it, though.
whoever is sitting in that Oval Office has to deal with that in this country.
Full
Absolutely.
of shit.
Because Donald Trump really wouldn't want to deal. Come on,
Yeah.
now. Even if Donald Trump
Absolutely
got
not.
in, what we're dealing with right now is going to be an everyday occurrence, and Donald Trump does not even want to deal with that. He is firing people up so that whoever he knows will get in that house,
Hillary.
has to deal with
Yeah,
it, and
that
he's going to
bullshit.
sit
And he
back,
knows-
sit
he
back
knows
in
it's not
Trump
gonna
Tower
Like he
and
could
say,
turn
"Look,
down the
he knows it's not gonna be
NAACP.
him.
He
He
turned
doesn't
down
have a
the
chance.
NAACP.
Say it again?
He turned down the NAACP. They actually asked him to come speak at an engagement, and he said no. He wasn't ready for us.
No.
He wasn't ready.
well,
But Trump knows he's
Don't
not going
be
to win.
scared.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
I'm glad that you brought that up. So we got to shift into, we got to keep things moving along. So next topic. So, Wendy.
Lord
Wendy.
Jesus.
Sir.
Bring Wendy on. Bring her on.
I
Mister.
hate this.
How you doing, boo? Okay.
All right. So I hate to do this because,
You don't hate to do it.
but Wendy has put her foot so far down her throat.
I don't think she meant
She's
to.
backpedaling, dude. She's
I don't
Johnny.
think she
She's
meant
Johnny
to.
at this point.
So Wendy Williams, she doesn't understand why we have HBCUs in the NAACP.
And her
Did you
family
say
member.
that?
Let me get to it. Wendy Williams, she's habitually offensive since she was first given a platform to speak to the masses back in her radio days. But there's a difference between talking trash about celebrities and using your voice battle and using your voice to belittle and discourage justice for group of people for which you are a part of. So last week on Wendy Williams' show, she was speaking in regards to Jesse Williams' speech at the BET Awards and how there was a petition started to have him removed from Grey's Anatomy.
Yes.
Replaying a part of the speech, Wendy then went on to comment on it. We have a clip of that,
Lord.
and
She
then
put her
we'll
foot
come back
in
and
her
talk
mouth.
about it.
You know, we talk race here a lot on Wendy, and, you know, I must say to you that, you know, he was on BET, and that his speech was very poignant on one hand. On the other hand, you know, I would be really offended if there was a school that was known as an historically white college. We have historically black colleges. What if there was the National Organization for White People only? There's the NAACP, National. By the way, what is the C? Colored? We're still using colored? Like, I get it. Look, everybody's quiet. Okay? You're leaving me out here to hang to dry by myself. One wrong word, I know, I'm choosing my words carefully, but what I'm saying is racism sucks, you know, and we can all do better in our own households, educating ourselves, teaching our children to make it better.
Stick to
Wendy.
talking about Kim Kardashian. Like, what do you mean?
Stick to what you know, Wendy. Stick to
I
gossip.
went to a historical black school.
We all did.
Come on, bro. Let's be real now.
We all attended
And
HBCU.
a lot of us watched
Absolutely.
you when you was on the radio in New York before you even got this damn show.
Yeah.
So don't get brand new, Wendy. Don't get brand
Don't get it
new.
twisted.
I mean, when you're talking about historically white schools, every school that's not a black college is a predominantly
Ole
white
Miss.
institution.
It is.
Louisiana State University,
You know,
Alabama.
All of them.
Brown.
And we couldn't go to any of
Yale.
those schools lest we be lynched, killed, or
Penn
and
State.
hell, we still got issues. Black students having issues at predominantly white institutions to this day.
And thank God
What
for
is she talking about?
what's the one that get us affirmative action? Because
Oh, yeah.
your boy only wanted Clarence Thomas up to him. We wouldn't even be able to get in there. So come on, bro.
Well, Wendy Williams received a lot of criticism and backlash, but one of her toughest criticism came from Roland Martin.
Yeah, Roland.
Thank you, Roland.
That's my
Go
boy.
ahead.
My nigga.
So we're gonna play
My
a clip,
nigga.
come back and talk about it.
If you actually bother to read something, you would realize that. It's also called the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. White folks have always been members of the NAACP. Always. But let me deal with HBCUs. First of all, historically black colleges and universities, Wendy, was a federal designation given in 1965 to recognize these historical universities. They are historical universities. Now, one of the reasons why you don't have historically white universities is because we just simply call them universities. See, if you actually bother to read a book and not gossip magazines, you might know these things. Wendy, let me help you out with something. When you're on TV and you have no idea what you're talking about, shut the hell up.
I hate that. Like,
Shut the hell up.
I hate like you can't like underestimate or undervalue like an HBCU because I feel like they've taught us how to be fearless, how to deal with a whole bunch of bullshit in corporate America, how to cover our asses. I know I have a lot of friends that went to predominantly white institutions, and I see them like fucking drown in like
absolutely in
every
life.
day in corporate
In
America.
life, can't find a job as fast as us. Statistically,
they can't play. They don't understand the corporate game.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's fucking ridiculous.
because they
It's
were
ridiculous.
trained at their predominantly white institution to be employees.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
black colleges, they train you to be the owners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
I
big
totally
difference.
agree.
They
I
encourage
totally
you.
agree.
They pull you up.
Yeah.
They want you to be the best you can be. The white schools, they're not really for us.
Yeah, they're
Those
not.
that
You're
network,
a
it's not for
number.
us.
They're
It's for
not.
them.
A number.
Absolutely,
That's
I
what
totally
you are
agree.
when you go to those institutions.
totally
You are
agree.
a number.
And I feel like you learn
An
something. Like a lot of
invisible
people like.
number. An invisible number.
One thing
And I agree, like standing in, like I know we all have to like stand in financial aid lines
bruh.
forever.
Oh my
It
God.
taught us patience. You know,
And they copies of all your paperwork.
I remember the first day I got on Southern's campus. I went to the financial aid office. That was the sign that said courtesy counts.
you tell the story.
I don't know. It was hilarious to me. You
I
know,
mean, it was one thing
was
for
like-
me though when I was looking at schools and colleges and everything. That I remember visiting my sister. She went to Iowa State University. My cousin went to Toledo University. My aunt went to FAMU. I can remember visiting my aunt when I was younger, and also visited my cousin, as in my sister, when they were in school. And the thing that stuck out to me the most about where they were was they had these organizations, the Black Student Union.
Yeah.
And I was like, the Black Student Union, like. But when I was at my aunt's visiting her at FAMU,
It was student union.
it's the student union.
Absolutely.
Like, it's what it is. And again, HBCUs, they have other, races
do,
there.
yeah.
We have whites, we have Hispanics, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
Asians,
They do.
we
They
have
totally
everything.
do. Yeah.
But it was something about seeing the Black Student Union that just bothered me
Yeah.
on these,
Yeah.
traditional institutions and university campuses.
One thing that got me for my experience at Alcorn State University, sounds of dynamite. One thing that got me there, y'all, I'll be honest, like I said, I'm from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. And I always felt like a second-class citizen, to be honest with y'all. Like, it was one time when me and my homeboy from Montgomery, Alabama, went to the Bahamas, and it was a Bahamian dude who said, "What's up, my American niggas?" We wasn't mad that he called us niggas. We was like, we American? Like, that just was a whole other concept for us.
Yeah.
And so, when I went to HBCU at Alcorn State University, it just happened. You know what? I never been around a bunch of black people that empowered me. I felt
Yeah.
like I was...
Absolutely.
I was
Like, it
black.
was-
Like,
it was
I'm
nothing.
proud. I was celebrated. I was empowered. I was loved. I was
Right.
cherished. I was appreciated. I was equipped for, like you
Absolutely.
said,
For
for that
life.
next.
For life.
I was taught how patience in the financial aid room. I was found how if I didn't go eat around the second lunch,
Okay,
I wasn't
you was not gonna eat. You ain't get to the cab.
You know what that is? They taught him strategy. Strategic thinker.
and then you take that plate home on the low under the
Right.
Yeah,
Come
absolutely.
on, man.
I just feel like my HBCU experience was very similar to that. I feel like when I first went off to college, I was spoiled little brat. But I learned that I couldn't always get my way. I learned that I had to really strategize. I had to talk my way into things. I had to use
Absolutely,
use
yeah.
my vocabulary.
Yeah, absolutely.
I realized that I had to fight for everything I wanted. If
Yep,
the teacher gave me a wrong
absolutely.
grade,
And you learn that.
I was like, oh
Yep.
no, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna call mommy.
Yeah.
Nicole's gonna handle this.
Yeah.
And the grade got changed by any means necessary.
Yep, absolutely.
But it
Yep.
taught me to fight.
Mhm.
It's not to just take
Absolutely.
no for an answer.
Yep.
I'm
Absolutely.
just not interested in that. And I think I carried that through in my life. Although
Yeah.
I wasn't a business major in college, I feel like my college prepared me to be whatever the hell I wanted to be. And I
Yeah.
feel like I can accomplish anything. Who you gonna tell me no for? You can't tell me no.
Yeah.
Who gonna check you, boo?
Nobody. Unless you want to.
All right, y'all. So let's go wrap up hot topics. But real quick before we get out of here, everybody, let them know what HBCU did you attend?
I went to Alcorn State University. Sounds of dynamite.
Okay, I
And
went to the
Mormon
no, we
Mississippi.
done. I went to the Great Bethune-Cookman University in Daytona Beach, Florida, where we entered to learn and depart to serve.
I went to Southern University in Baton Rouge. SU.
And I attended the Jackson State University in Jackson, Mississippi, founded in 1877, where they are challenging minds and changing lives. Home of the Southern Boom of the South.
Oh Lord!
Thank you. So we're gonna take a quick break, you guys, and we'll be right back for you.
All right.
Everybody is on. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody! Shots, 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 shots.
We are back. All right, everybody, welcome back to Taco Talk Tuesday. So now is the point where we like to help you guys out with your questions that you guys have sent us. If you have a question you'd like to ask the panel, you can email us tacotalktuesday@gmail.com, and we will do our best to help you out.
Look, y'all been not coming on board this week now.
All right. So first
No
question.
foolish questions.
You know, this is question. The beginning of this question. All right. My husband, and we're gonna call him Norm. My husband Norm has become profoundly deaf. He has a cochlear implant in one ear and a hearing aid in the other. Neither has helped much. He has extreme difficulty in speech recognition. We can talk together. We can talk together in the quiet of our home as long as I sit right next to him and speak slowly. We use assisted listening devices to communicate with each other in the car or at a restaurant. Norm's hearing loss has affected us as a couple. We no longer have a social life. When Norm and I are out together, we become invisible to other couples. It's just too much work for anyone to communicate with us. We're about to move to a retirement community where one meal a day is included in the dining room. I'm worried about how he will navigate the social. I'm worried about how he will navigate the social aspects of eating with others who will rapidly decide they don't want to eat again with us because of the difficulty in trying to chat with Norm. Norm is well aware of this problem. He's proposed that he not eat alone. He's proposed that he eat alone in our apartment while I go to the dining room and meet people by his impairment.
No.
Can you please advise?
Okay.
Look, Norm is going to be okay regardless. Whether
Yeah.
y'all have a problem here, hey, I'm pretty sure there's some nonverbal communication skills that can be developed. Norm is okay. Let them, you know what I'm saying, trial by fire or whatever. He going to get out there, he going to charm people with some stuff outside of talking.
Yeah.
So, chill out, woman.
Okay, can I
Relax.
I have some questions
Go
here.
ahead.
How old are they?
That's the question I want to know.
Okay, so let me be
Because they're
clear.
moving to retirement.
Yeah, they sound like
So
they're
let's say
older.
it's 60
so
plus.
Let's just say 60 plus. I'm assuming they've been married for a while, right? So what I have to tell her is,
For better or worse.
man the hell up, okay? Your husband's having issues. You're his wife, for better or for worse.
Step
you
up to
man
the
the
plate.
hell up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, he has hearing. What if that was you?
Yeah.
You gonna send him? You gonna send you to the cafeteria by yourself?
She
Come on
said,
now,
no, not to the
stop.
cafeteria, stay at home and eat by
Stop.
should be
She
writing.
need to stop. You need to
He
stop.
should be writing us, asking
She
us
need to
questions
stop.
about
She need to stop. Your job is to be a good wife. If you can't be a good wife,
Yeah.
go die
We
somewhere.
got people that age that watch us.
At least that's writing in the question.
Step to the plate.
That's dope.
Leave her, Norm.
Keep them coming.
Yeah.
Keep watching.
Hashtag Team Norm.
Norm, leave her. I was
You
waiting
gotta
for
sound it out. He can't hear you.
Hashtag Norm
Oh, I know
Lives
sign
Matter too.
language.
Norm, leave her. IHOP is waiting for you.
All right, y'all. Let's move on to the next question. All right, so how about this? My best friend is getting married. She left me a message asking me to be a bridesmaid. Of course, I'd be honored, but I don't know what to do. I dislike her fiance. He's disrespectful and mean to her and their son. I can't stand up with them and pretend to be happy for her when I think she's making a terrible mistake. I want her to marry someone who will be nice to her.
That's not her place. That's not her place.
Just don't be in
She
the
wasn't
wedding.
asked to be the therapist. She wasn't asked to be the priest.
No, but
But if this is your
that
best
was
friend,
her place.
if this
No,
is
I
your
wouldn't.
best friend, hold on. If
I
it's your
agree.
best friend and you
I
tell her,
disagree.
no, I don't want to be in your wedding, do you not think that your friend is going to say, why not? So it's your place to then just shut up?
Trust
or be
me,
honest?
I'm a woman. We know when our friends don't like the spouse.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So I would respect that. She wasn't gonna be in it.
But
Then
would you ask her why is what is the
I probably
question.
already know that's my best friend. She think my soon to be husband's an asshole, and he probably is. Okay, but you know we still married assholes.
So
maybe
you
she was.
know what I'm saying?
Maybe she was asked to be the maid of honor, then I would have a problem with that.
If they don't want to, you're asking them. You're not telling them to be the maid of honor or whatever. You're asking
she
them.
was
They
being
have the
asking.
right to say no.
She does, but like.
And do you really want somebody there before God? that they're lying to you and themselves before God that they're supporting this marriage. When you stand up before God in the wedding party, you're saying you're going to support this marriage.
Anybody can be ordained these days.
Do you just
so
completely like
so
rescind the whole invitation and just don't want them at the wedding period?
No, they can come to the wedding. They're just not going to be in the wedding.
So if she's there, she's still supporting.
But
if she's there, she's still supporting.
This is her best friend, though.
It's her best. Yeah,
if
it's her
she's
best.
there,
friend.
she's still supporting.
She's just not going to be in the
She's
wedding.
still supporting,
Don't be
right?
petty.
But you still want Nicole. You still want her there, even though she does not like your husband. You still want her in the church,
right?
Absolutely.
She family.
She's still in front of God,
Trust
though.
me,
She's
I
still in
know
front
from
of God.
experience. Okay. Okay.
So she's still in front of God.
Yes. Otherwise, look, if she thinks he's an asshole, probably everybody in that audience. What, you all want to go to Vegas and get married? Trust and believe.
And I bet you the money. Give her a few shots. She got in the Soul Train line and danced.
Have y'all been married? That's all I gotta ask.
And support other unions.
Have y'all been married? Have you been married?
No.
Have you been married?
By Kamala, I am.
Okay. Have you been married?
No.
But guess who has? Okay. Just tell me.
All right.
Okay. Well, I'll drink to that.
Tell you don't want to be in the wedding. All right. Last question, you guys. I met a guy over the phone when he called my number by mistake. After a brief conversation.
Hey.
Right. This bitch
What we doing?
party line. All right, y'all. So
the party
after a brief conversation, not particularly polite on my part, the call ended. 45 minutes later, he called back saying he couldn't stop thinking about me. I thought, who is this goofball? Over time, my phone has been pinging with messages from him, and he sent his life story, photos, and address. He even gave me his social security number and told me to run a check on him to
check the
see for
Carfax
myself that he's legitimate. He lives in another state, but he has a sister that lives in mine. Should I meet him in his hometown or let him come here? I don't believe this is a game playing situation. I am 32 and he is 40. We converse on FaceTime daily, and at night we have Bible study together via the internet. He makes me happy. What is your opinion, and what should I do?
Baby, go meet that man. If it worked out, it worked. But if it don't, it don't. But go check his IG, his Facebook,
check
everything else.
It's called check his Carfax.
You got the social.
I like
the
that.
Carfax.
Like
you got the social
the
media.
Carfax.
She has his social media. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, social security number.
But why would he give his information out so freely, yo? That's the part.
Because he said he's been
was
thinking about her.
Because he was choosing.
Sometimes when a man knows he just knows.
He gives you his social?
But
He's
hey,
gonna give you
He
whatever it is
you know
to
he
be
has
with
bad
you.
credit, so you know you
He's
can't
gonna
do
give
shit
you
with
whatever
him.
it is to be with you. I think you should go meet him. You don't know. Things happen. Look,
Right.
things just happen. So that's how you can meet somebody. That could be the man of your dreams.
Wait a
Girl,
minute,
go
wait.
get him, boo. Go get
Okay, look,
him.
When you go meet him, make sure you're exercising your Second Amendment rights.
I'm sure we do with him, y'all. But why we ain't talk about Sierra and them, y'all?
What you mean?
About Sierra Russell Williams. Y'all didn't see that picture where he looked like he was like, and she was
Oh,
like,
they got me.
That wedding dress she had on was beautiful, though, wasn't it?
yeah.
Sierra, I
You
want
didn't
her to
notice
win,
it,
though.
did you?
I want her to
Sierra
win.
ain't
She's
gonna
losing.
win.
I want her to win.
I don't know.
I agree. I think she's into like this whole social media craze. She wants to be.
She just wants
I don't know. She
attention.
wants attention, but she's not winning. She's the fine. Sierra, here's the thing.
Wait. How do we go
Where you at?
Actually,
Sierra's listening right now. Go ahead.
Have y'all helped these viewers out? What is your suggestions to their problem?
I just told the suggestion.
I was like, take a pill.
Go
You said take a pill.
go get her man. She
What's
go
your-
get her
what's
man.
your man?
What
Go
she
get your
said.
man.
What
What's
she
your
Right.
said.
man?
Go get her man.
Take a pill. I don't know.
Take a pill.
Go see a doctor.
What kind of pill?
Go see a shrink.
Are you suggesting
Does
something
make
wrong with
everything
her?
better.
I mean, you already on FaceTime with him. I'm sure y'all ain't just on FaceTime doing
yeah.
Bible study. So
Go see what's up.
Yeah.
Go ahead and see that man. All right, y'all. So
Yeah,
that's
let's
gonna
see
do
that
it
man.
for viewer questions, you guys. Email us anything you want to ask us. TacoTalkTuesday@gmail.com. We'll do our best to try to help you out with a problem. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back to let you know what we are obsessed with.
Y'all so funny.
He tried to break fly. I punched him dead in his eyes. Said, "Rolling the bitch." You ain't 18. You ain't 18. That's why you're not here. You ain't 18. You got black women from infinity to infinity. Here we go. You ain't 18. You ain't 18. That's why you're not here. You ain't 18. You got black women from infinity to infinity. I hit the bottom. There ain't nowhere else to go but up. Bad days will give you an attitude and you erupt.
Y'all so
And
petty.
we are back.
Y'all are so petty.
Y'all,
Petty walk.
Shit
Petty
down
walk.
towards me.
through.
You
Hashtag
can't cut
petty
yourself
talk-
out.
sit
Y'all
petty
shit down
Tuesday.
towards me. Y'all done cut yourselves out. All right, y'all. So now we are back. Now is the point of the show where we like to let you guys know what we are obsessed with this week. Daryl, go ahead and take us away.
I don't know the young lady's name. I know she's extremely attractive, whoever she is. Not from Hattiesburg, so I'm like an hour away from Baton Rouge. But that's not beside the point. The point was that this woman. It seems like, you know what, man. Black women get all kind of flack, and I feel like sometimes they get forgotten by the black man. But there are some of the most powerful, supportive, loving human beings on this planet, and I love me a black woman. And they don't take shit either. They ain't gonna let you forget nothing either. But they always hold us down. And this woman, it was another instance of her holding us down and showing how much she loves us, and that she lay her life down for us, for a man, and when she's a woman. So I think most men, look, men, black men, we need to start showing the black women a lot more love, a lot more support, and let them know how much they care to us, how much they matter to us. Because your mama's a black woman, your sister's a black woman, your auntie, your grandma, your friend, your co-worker, whomever.
And cousin.
All women matter. But I got a special heart in my place, special place in my heart for black women. So that's that. Yeah, throw the picture. Yeah, that thing right there with the sundress, though. That sundress is real, y'all.
All right, dope. Nicole, what are you obsessed with this week?
Well, you know, it's so funny because I was thinking that I was going to be obsessed with, you know, HBCU stuff. That's my lifestyle. I love my HBCU family. That's all y'all. I mean, we make it happen in California, around the country. There's nothing like the HBCU experience. But then I started thinking more and more about what I'm obsessed with, and I realized I'm obsessed with just being happy. I'm at a point in my life where I'm just so damn happy. I don't know what to do with myself. That's why you see me partying all the time.
All the damn
All the time. Like, yeah, it's some specialness going on right now.
That's
it's some specialness going on right now. And I'm just happy. So whoever, you know, I'm happy around. Hello.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Merle?
I'm obsessed with like the unknown and like charting my own course. I am. Like recently, tomorrow's my birthday, and I feel like I feel like my obsession changes every year. So last year I was obsessed with cupcakes. And I was like walking around like the Michelin Man with no neck. I gained like 20 pounds last year because it was crazy. So this year my obsession is like being myself, like just like taking on like new experiences and like new opportunities and just like being myself. And I'm really obsessed with doing that.
You're a great person.
You know, and going out on faith. I'm obsessed with doing that right now, and I'm happy.
That's awesome.
I don't give a fuck what you say about it.
Yeah. So this week for me, you know, I feel like I'm gonna break the whole. Y'all had some really good obsessions.
There you go.
Because usually I'm, you know, on par with that whole thing, but my ass. So I made the mistake. In case y'all have been living under a rock, this whole Pokemon Go
Stop
craze.
We're gonna end this right now.
Y'all, I downloaded that game today.
Oh, dude.
I didn't know what to expect, but I started playing it. I found so many Pokemon in my apartment just moving around with my camera.
Wait, they're in the apartment?
So the game is on the phone and it uses your camera and you move around with it. So I just started it here in my apartment and I'm just moving around my camera. It's so many Pokemon just floating around.
Scary. That's not cool. That's scary.
Right? And I'm just catching them and collecting them. So then I went out to the street, and you got to be careful when you're going because you're following your camera. I wasn't know you walk like you walk. So the idea of it is to help you to see the world. It's to help people get out and move and see what's around you. You know, it's augmented reality. It's the game meets the real world. It's a really cool idea. Like they made $925 billion in less than a week.
What?
Like yes.
Why didn't I think of that?
Why the fuck did
Billion?
Billion, yes.
925 billion.
And Pokemon been out forever.
Pokemon been out forever, and it was dying, and they figured out we have to figure out a way to save this.
Yeah.
And look what they did.
They saved it.
Voltron, G.I. Joe or something. We need to come up with something.
I used to love the Pokemon too.
I never watched Pokemon.
The Pokemon
but
game.
I kept seeing on like on social media. I kept seeing the Pokemon. I know what they are, and I recognize them. And I kept seeing hashtag Pokemon Go, and I was like, "What is this? What is this?" So I'm reading it, and all the news is talking about it. So like, well, let me just download it and try it. And I downloaded it, and as soon as y'all leave, I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna collect.
And I heard there's like
my
1,000
Pokemon.
people at the Santa Monica Pier yesterday.
Yes,
That's fucking ridiculous.
because it's just so cool. Like you literally are
Maybe I'll try it.
getting out. You're seeing your surroundings. You know, it's cool.
I'm gonna look in your house because if
You
I see
have zero
Pokemon in my
interest.
house, we're gonna have to
Not
bring
gonna be tonight.
the, bring the paths up in there.
Right,
It smells the
Oh,
place.
yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
All right, y'all. So that's gonna do it for us this week. Real quick before we go, let everybody know who you are, where they can find you, if you have anything coming up you want to share.
You can find me at Daryl Blaylock Jr. on IG, Daryl Blaylock 6 on Snapchat, although I don't snap that much as I'm doing something important. Facebook at Daryl Blaylock. You can find me on Chef Julia. We will be back July 16th, and you can expect a whole episode of me. So it's going down. You heard me?
Awesome. Jason.
Okay, well, you can find me on Facebook at Stepping in the Right Direction. Same thing with Instagram, Stepping in the Right Direction. Everything Stepping in the Right Direction. We have a huge California HBCU reunion coming up Saturday, July 30th in the Altadena area. And so I want to definitely shout out my Cali HBCU alumni committee and undergrads who are on the committee as well too. They're awesome. We're working really hard. We have so much coming up for y'all. So y'all gotta, my HBCU family, y'all gotta come on out and support Jeffrey. Right.
Yeah, I always, I show up.
I know
I'll
you
be there this
do.
year.
Thank you. You
Good.
gonna come too, boo?
This
You
is
gonna
all-
come?
I ain't always there when you call, but I'm always on time.
You know what?
You ain't on time.
I'm trying to get
I'll
up
be
there.
on time.
No,
But I'll be
you
there.
don't.
But I'll be there.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I
But
show
you'll
up.
be there.
But
Yeah.
I'll-
Okay. There we go.
I'm Merlin White. You can find me on Facebook as Merlin White, and you can find me on Instagram as Magic Merle.
All right, and you can find me on everything at Jeffro5. That's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat is at Jeffro5586. Also, Taco Talk Tuesday. You guys, if you want to come sit on the panel, have a drink, talk hot topics with us, just email us. It's tacotalktuesday@gmail.com. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for
guys.
being
Thanks.
here.
Thank you for having
Thanks for having
us.
We will catch you guys next week.
He tried to break fly. I punched him dead in his eyes, said, crawling the bitch. You ain't 18, you ain't 18, that's how you not here we go. You ain't 18, blah, 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 coming from the city to it, here we go. You ain't 18, you ain't 18, that's how you not here we go. You ain't 18, blah, 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 coming from the city to it, I hit the bottom, there ain't nowhere else to go but up. Bad days at work give you an attitude and you erupt.